Bueno, estamos ya en directo otra vez. Madre mía, no dan tiempo a hacer nada. Esta gente no perdona, macho. Square ENIX. Es que no da tiempo a acabar uno, tiene que empezar otro. Bueno, Just Cause. Empezamos fuerte.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CEO and Square Enix Americas and Europe, Phil Rogers.
Good morning. Good morning, and for fans joining around the world, good afternoon and good evening too. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 conference. We haven't done one of these for a while, so it's great to be here ahead of what we believe will be a remarkable next 12 months for us, for you, and for our industry as a whole. Just before we jump into the games, I'd like to take a moment or two to talk about the journey we've been on at Square Enix. Because I think, and I hope you agree, you've seen a difference in how we've been working. We've seen the massive work undertaken by the Final Fantasy XIV team in recreating their gaming world, right for the game and, of course, its players. We try to be more open-minded in how we support projects and teams, whether it's things like helping the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod or trusting the creators of Life is Strange in how characters and themes in games today can work. And we've been listening and taking on board feedback wherever we can, as you've seen with the recent Final Fantasy XV demo. And we're determined to continue listening and improving. So welcome. Great to have you here live in LA and fans joining via the streams online as we share more information about our upcoming titles. Over the next hour or so, the creators of our games, characters and worlds will be here to personally introduce you to their work and share the passion they have to make their game the next great game. Whether it's the dystopian future of Deus Ex Mankind Divided or the enduring legacy of Final Fantasy, our talented teams and studios from around the world have an unforgettable experience for you. Now, we started the show with a quick look at Just Cause 3, one of the most explosive titles, literally, you're going to see this year,
Hitman, Lara
and one
Croft,
I know
Cause
that will be played for a long time to come. We only have to look back at Just Cause 2 and how, 5 years on, hundreds of thousands of gamers are still having fun each month playing with the game. This time, we promised to provide longer and stronger support for these games after release. And I personally see Just Cause standing side by side with our other iconic gaming worlds. I can't wait for you to get your hands on it later this year. It's an example of our belief that we work with some of the world's most talented teams to provide the platform and support to deliver on their creative visions. And I'm excited to report in its first year, our Square Enix Collective initiative has supported new talent too, getting our dedicated Square Enix community to support and vote on new games.
Estos son los nuevos juegos que van a presentar el estudio pequeño que tiene entre ellos.
And provide new routes into the industry for new development talent. I'm sure and I hope to see some of this talent headlining E3s in the future. Taking all these things together, we're proud that Square Enix today is unique in the industry in terms of the variety and depth of experiences we create, the global appeal of our games, and of course, our amazing fans. It's important to us, and I believe it's important to you too. Ultimately, we're privileged to entertain gamers across the globe, and we won't rest in our efforts to do just that. But that's enough from me. Thanks for listening. Please enjoy the show. And now, I'd like to welcome Roland, my friend from Avalanche Studios, to give you more information about Just Cause 3. Thank you.
Avalanche Studios.
Hey.
Avalanche Studios, mejor dicho. Bueno, van a hablar un poco de Just Cause 3.
Hi everyone, I'm Roland Lesterlin, the game director on Just Cause 3. At Avalanche Studios, we pride ourselves on making huge open world games where players are free to do what they want, when they want, however they want. With Just Cause 3, our ambitions are only matched by the sheer scale of our worlds. We want to make it the greatest game in the franchise, and once again redefine the open world genre by setting a new benchmark for action and destruction. We strive to put the sandbox-style creativity back into next-gen games. With that driving our development, we've added tons of new features, all the while polishing and improving on your favorites to just give you more of what you love. We've added the wingsuit and stabilized the parachute, giving players unparalleled freedom to soar throughout the open world, raining epic destruction from above. We've upgraded the grapple hook.
Dicen que los jugadores encontrarán un paraíso de libertad.
The grapple's tension, vastly increasing the cascade of explosions. In short, we want to give you all the tools you need to create hours and hours of incredible action in our Mediterranean-inspired world.
Dice que tienes herramientas para hacer horas y horas de increíble acción.
400 square mile sky to seabed action adventure is no small task, but it's one we've dedicated ourselves to delivering. And we're really pleased today to be able to announce that Just Cause 3 will be launching globally on December 1st this year on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Just Cause 3 este año para Xbox One, PS4 y para PC también.
We can't wait to see all the amazing stunts and incredible action moments you'll create with the game when you get your hands on it. But for now, we want to show you what the new Just Cause is all about. So get ready. This is Just Cause 3.
Bueno, trailer de Just Cause 3. Vamos a verlo. A ver qué tal se ve este juego.
Square ENIX presents an Avalanche Studios production. Just Cause 3.
Oh.
Just Cause 3 is a huge open-world game with over 400 square miles of complete freedom from sky to seabed. With a large arsenal of weaponry, gadgets, and vehicles, prepare to unleash chaos in the most creative and explosive ways you can imagine. Rico Rodriguez returns to his mother's homeland, the beautiful Mediterranean island of Medici, to liberate it from the brutal dictatorship of General Di Ravello. Obsessed with power, Di Ravello rules Medici with an iron grip, suppressing his citizens, building huge military structures, and leading a strong defense force. But why does this island republic need such a large military? Di Ravello has his eyes on much bigger things than just Medici. He sees global domination as his ultimate conquest. Rico, driven by the desire to return Medici to its once beautiful and peaceful past, goes about bringing down Di Ravello's armies and military bases by any means possible.
Sí, ya dijo que iba a haber muchas explosiones. Esto es en el juego. Esto es gameplay, Wow, se ve muy bien, Se ve muy bien.
Can deploy multiple grapple tethers, enabling Rico to chain together incredible moments of chaos and destruction. Combined with a new manual retract,
mucha destrucción.
the grapple becomes
Esto es gameplay.
Powerful and versatile.
Y pinta muy chulo,
checkpoints. Attach soldiers to exploding fuel tanks.
Hostia, qué guapo, tío.
Into the ground. You can also hook onto objects and tear them apart, and even construct wrecking balls. The possibilities are endless.
Muy
the
chulo.
parachute is now a far more stable platform for combat, helping Rico strike his enemies with great precision, using one- or two-handed weapons.
Dios.
This allows the combination between the grapple and parachute to be a highly effective combat force, something that no other game can do. On top of this, there's the all-new wingsuit, which allows for total freedom of the and completes Rico's aerial abilities. Rico also carries a gun rack of machine guns, rifles, handguns, grenades, rocket launchers, and unlimited C4, creating spectacular kills and awesome
mucha acción, mucha explosión. Me gusta.
Medici is filled with over 80 land, sea, and air vehicles, From sports cars to jet planes, via
Hay
monster
vehículos,
trucks
aviones,
and tractors,
monsters,
each one
tractores,
modeled in
helicópteros,
incredible detail.
Fórmula 1.
Vehicles are a complex set of hinged parts, crumple zones, and explosive fuel tanks. Buildings, bases, and gas stations all blow up in unique physics-based chains of destruction for amazing moments of
Qué
unpredictable
bueno,
chaos.
tío. Me gusta, bro.
All
Me
this
gusta.
comes together in Just Cause 3's incredible missions, where you tear down the General's bases of power, liberate towns in the open world, and gain access to new vehicles, weapons, and rebel facilities as you progress.
D. Ravello knows where you are, and he's sending a big old army to kill you.
Additionally, the world is packed full of collectibles and challenges to discover, all of which are tracked online for high-score bragging rights. These include races, scrapyard scrambles, classic gun ranges, wingsuit courses, crash the bomb, and destruction frenzies. Complete them to unlock new mods that upgrade Rico's explosive capabilities and vehicles. Giving players endless ways to cause epic action, destruction, and chaos across 400 square miles of beautiful Mediterranean paradise. Just Cause 3 Revolution open world genre, one massive explosion at a time. Square Enix and Avalanche Studios will set the world on fire December 1st.
El 1 de diciembre. ¡Hostias! Pinta juegazo, os lo digo. Pinta juegazo, tío. Muy divertido.
Please welcome to the stage Business Division 6 producer Yosuke Saito.
Pinta muy divertido este Just Cause 3.
ただいまご紹介に預かりました第6ビズ
Hello,
Hola, japonés.
my name is Yosuke Saito from Business Division 6, as I was just introduced. I asked for some time today to announce the production of a certain new title that we're working on. This project's still very early in the development, but we would like to take the opportunity to announce it today.
Es un proyecto en una
So first, please take a look
previa
at this brand new footage. Thank you.
desarrollo. No sé qué ha dicho más. Solo sé que ha dicho que es un proyecto en desarrollo previo. O sea que es muy previa. Está en alfa, ¿vale? A ver qué es esto. Square Enix presenta. Platinum Games INC. No me suena. Bueno, vamos a verlo. Para más información, más información en otoño de 2015. ¿Y qué juego era, tío?
いかがでしたでしょうかこち
So
ら
how was that? It's a new Nier game, and the platform is the
¿Es
PlayStation
un juego
4.
de plataformas?
Production's just begun on this. But just as we showed now, we really are taking on this challenge with an incredible lineup of development talent. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce two key individuals in the project
Tiene
who have made
un
it
gran
clear to
trabajo
the
por
conference
detrás este
today.
juego, dice.
The director, Mr. Yoko Taro, and Atsushi Inaba from Platinum Games, who will be working on the development with us.
Que no vienen. Vamos a entrar. ¿Por qué lleva una máscara? O un traje, un casco. Es una especie de máscara. What?
皆様こんにちは。
Hello
ディレク
everyone,
ターの横尾です。
I'm the director of the new project, Mr. Taro Yoko.
早いもので、
¿Por qué hace eso?
ニーヤが出てから5年が経
It's
ちま
now
した。
5 years since the previous installment in the NieR series.
今でも世界
But we continue to receive lots of messages from fans both in Japan and across the globe.
ニーヤを
So I get the sense that the game really has been loved by so many.
好きになってくださった皆さん、
So to everyone who's supported NieR, I thank you heartfelt.
斉藤さんの方からご紹介いただいた新しいニーヤですが、
So after hearing about the production of the new NieR project,
No sé,
from
me deja un poco a
Saito-san,
cuadros,
and then hearing we would be able to ask Platinum Games and character designer Akihiko Yoshida to contribute to the production, I felt that the quality of the game had already been virtually guaranteed.
まあここまで大丈夫
It feels like I really don't have anything I need to do here.
あんまりそういう
But
ことを言
if
う
I say things like that, then a lot of people are going to get angry at me. So I'd just like to say I'm going to do my very best on this title.
ということで、この新しい
Dice que ha hecho lo mejor que ha podido este
お
juego
願いいたします。
So thank you to everyone.
y que sigue trabajando en él. Se llama Nier, es para PS4.
Hello everyone.
Se llama
My
Nier.
name is
¿O
Atsushi
tiene algún nombre
Inaba
más
from Platinum
especial?
Games, and we will be handling the development of the new NieR title. We really didn't think that this type of collaboration would ever be possible prior to being approached by Square Enix about it. The request that we received was to instill new strength in the NieR franchise by leavering Platinum Games
Dice que la
area of
respuesta fue
special
extraña en una
expertise
franquicia nueva, que no se esperan tanto.
and we readily accepted it, because if that was the case, then we felt that there was a lot that we could contribute to a new project. This title has amassed support of many passionate fans around the world, so we feel a great sense of responsibility towards them. But we're not really worried about keeping the new game true to the spirit of NieR, as Mr. Yoko here is on board directing the game. Currently, all of our staff who love the NieR franchise are really hard at work
Dice
developing
que
the
toda la
game
gente que trabaja allí
alongside
ama
Mr.
esta
Yoko.
franquicia, esta nueva franquicia.
It'll take a while before it's ready, but we hope you can look forward to seeing the outcome. Thank you.
Sin más, no dice nada en especial. ¿Qué le pasa a ese hombre?
Thank you, Mr. Yoko and Mr. Inaba. Lastly, I really want to tell everyone that I myself have really wanted to develop a new NieR title for a very long time. But I felt it would be very difficult to respond to the sheer passion that our fans have for this title if we couldn't do it with everything we had. Therefore, it's taken a very long time, but I'm sincerely very happy and very proud that we were able to announce this fantastic new game.
Les ha costado mucho hacer el juego, están muy contentos, agradeciendo
Even
el
the
apoyo.
subtitle of the game is still very
Ya,
much a
ya, ya.
secret, but we should be able to provide further updates regarding the title around autumn this year. So please look forward to any further updates on that day. Thank you very much to everyone.
Sin más. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Something else dwells in the darkness of this place. But I've got to continue. I finally feel a sense of purpose again. Like I'm doing what I was meant to do. Some kind of marker. The journey will be perilous. But I must find a way. Incredible.
Esto lo vimos ayer. No es nada nuevo.
Please welcome Game Director for Crystal Dynamics for Rise of the Tomb Raider, Brian Horton.
Hi, everyone. My name's Brian Horton. I'm the game director on Tomb Raider. Yesterday, at the Microsoft press briefing, we shared our gameplay world premiere for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because Tomb Raider is all about Lara and her journey, we always want to make her feel as human and believable as possible. Today,
Yo lo
we'll
único
share some
que
of the
quiero es que
techniques
este
that we
juego
use
sea
to
multiplataforma.
achieve things that simply weren't possible until now. In this exclusive, behind-the-scenes look, filmed at our studio, you'll hear from some of the talented people who bring Lara to life.
In Rise of the Tomb Raider, our goal is to create the most believable characters in games. The talented artists and animators at Crystal Dynamics have built Lara from the ground up to realize this vision.
Part of creating the most realistic character that we possibly can are things like details now.
Esto es la nariz sin coleccionista.
We're talking about
Es la figura de la
eyelash,
nariz sin coleccionista.
snowflakes will land on that eyelash. I mean, things that really get into the nitty-gritty of what makes something feel very tangible. It gives it a lot of character. Those are the things that we're able to do now. There's a first read, which is Lara's main silhouette. Secondary read, we want to get in there really tight and be able to see all those little tiny things that make her very, very unique.
It's the imperfections. Even some scars from the last game have been transported over to the new model.
We want to show character and progression of time and show that she's gone through some things to get here.
We first started with scans, and we used that data to make sure the proportions were right, that fold logic was right on her clothes, and then we added our artistic touch to it, and we added a whole lot of details to it, so we can actually look at her skin. You'll see the pores, you look at the clothes, you see all the micro details on the clothes. So we added a lot to that to make her come to life. Whenever she gets into a fight, she can get dirty or she can get bloody. When she's out in the snow, she'll actually accumulate snow on her clothes. So she fits into every environment that she's in. We're able to actually capture the nuances of facial movement, and she really comes to life. And it is so much better than the bone that we used in the past. And this all adds to the realism of her acting.
At Crystal, we look at every granular detail, from her anatomy, to her garments, to her emotion, in order to deliver a believable and lifelike Lara Croft. These goals become a reality as we see Lara navigate the mysterious catacombs of the Prophet's tomb.
Bueno, nada nuevo, ¿eh?
So there we have it. We hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look of the making of Lara Croft. Rise of the Tomb Raider features a beautiful, hostile world filled with massive gameplay spaces with challenge and things to discover. Lara will use her environment to outsmart her enemies, crafting improvised weapons and explosives. Rest assured, we're putting the tombs back into Tomb Raider. Giving you an exclusive first look at the Prophet's tomb gives you a glimpse of that. We hope to show you more in the coming months, and thanks again. Have a great E3.
Bueno, se despide ya. Ya acaba su conferencia. El siguiente juego no sé cuál será. A ver.
Please welcome to the stage Square Enix Montreal head of studio, Patrick No.
Este es el jefe del estudio.
Thank you. Good morning, bonjour, ohayo gozaimasu. My name is Patrick No, head of studio at Square Enix Montreal. We are hard at work bringing some of the best IPs from Square Enix to the mobile ecosystem. Our ambition is to craft fresh, premium, award-winning experiences designed specifically for mobile and tablet. Our first releases, Hitman Go and Hitman Sniper, are two diversely original takes on the same franchise, but they're a testament
Hitman Sniper y Hitman
that we strive
Go.
for in crafting true.
El Hitman Sniper había uno parecido, ¿verdad?
Unique concepts, intuitive controls, and iconic visuals. When we introduced the Go concept with Hitman Go, it was a celebration of the franchise distilled
Hitman
with
Go.
score. Today, we're bringing this concept to another beloved franchise. We are extremely excited to bring you our next inspiration for Go. It's a celebration of adventure distilled to its purest, most elegant one-touch form.
Bueno, mira esto. Hitman Go. ¿Qué es en...? Joder. Hitman. O hay diferentes personajes. Bueno. Es a los puzzles, parece. Lara Croft, Go. Ah, hay diferentes. Sí, hay diferentes juegos. Hitman Go, Lara Croft Go. Habrá más juegos seguramente. Es para tablets y móviles. Interesante.
It's Lara Croft if you've never seen her before. A turn-based experience set in a long-forgotten world, delivering gorgeous visual, mesmerizing soundtrack, and challenging gameplay all at your fingertips. This is Lara Croft Go. We can't wait to show you more. Have a great E3. Thank you.
Bueno. Ahora otro juego, ¿no? Final Fantasy XIV. Este sale dentro de poco, ¿verdad? Sale dentro de poco. Creo que. Life is Strange. Buen juego. Dragon Quest Héroes. Y ya.
Please welcome to the stage Kingdom Hearts series executive producer Shinji Hashimoto.
Bueno, este de Kingdom Hearts.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。キングダムハーツシリーズのエグゼクティブプロデューサーの橋本でございます。本日は私の方からキングダムハーツシリーズの最新情報をお届けしました。が、その前にですね、昨夜のソニーさんのカンファレンスで発表させていただきましたタイトルの映像、もう一度一緒に見たいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
No sé qué ha hecho, no hay traducción.
Long ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky. The memory of the star that threatened all burns eternal in our hearts.
Esto lo vimos ayer también. ¿Qué juego era?
In its wake came an age of
Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII.
Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those encountered were not forgotten. That someday we would see them again. Perhaps it was no more than wishful.
Es que mal les vale no cagarla, Como juegan este juego, o sea, la que les va a caer por jugarlo si los juegan.
The beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy, it may bring fear, but let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back.
Just close.
At last,
allí voy.
The promise has been made.
Buah, como juegan este juego, tío. Remake. Para PS4 en el momento. Primero en PS4, luego ya veremos.
ついに
Yes, after years of anticipation, we're very happy to announce that we will be remaking Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 4.
Está contento de anunciar
This time,
el
we're only
Final Fantasy
announcing that
VII
we're
para
doing a
PS4.
remake, so please stay tuned for more detailed information in the future.
Que quieren dar más información en el futuro.
Furthermore, last year we announced that we would be bringing the PC version of Final Fantasy VII to the PlayStation 4. And that
El año
we would be
pasado
releasing it
anunciaron
around
la versión
spring
de PC
2015.
para Final Fantasy VII.
We'd really like to thank you for your continued patience, as we have to ask that you wait just a little bit longer
Dice que agradecen la
until winter
paciencia.
this year. But additionally, we would like to take the opportunity to inform you that we're also bringing Final Fantasy VII to iOS.
Quieren llevar
We're hoping
el
to
Final
deliver
Fantasy
that one
VII
to you
para
before the end of summer
iOS
this
y
year.
Apple.
So please look out for the release.
Y que vamos a ver la... No.
About the Kingdom Hearts series. First, let's take a look at this new video.
Ah, sí, vale, ahora sí. Vamos a ver la presentación de no sé qué juego, ¿eh? ¿Disney? Kingdom Hearts in Chinese. Está en desarrollo para iPhone y Android. Interesante.
We recently announced that Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key would be made available in Japan, and we're very happy to announce that we'll be bringing this game to North America as well, making it the first Kingdom Hearts title dedicated for smartphones. Unchained Key depicts a story that links into Kingdom Hearts 3, and it presents a convenient way to enjoy the beautiful worlds of Disney right there on your smartphone. We hope that you can look forward to seeing it.
Interesante.
Okay, moving along. I'd like to discuss the title I think we've all been waiting for. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3?
But rather than having me talk about it, I thought it would be much better if we watched some actual footage of the game. But before that, we'd like to show you a video message from some very special guests. So please take a look at this.
Okay. Acerca de Kingdom Hearts
fans. Hi, Disney fans. I'm Greg Coleman. I'm the Vice President of Worldwide Marketing and Franchise Management here at the Walt Disney Animation Studios, and I'm joined with my dear friend, Master Xehanort.
No, actually, I'm Roy Connolly, and I am a producer here at Walt Disney Animation Studios. There is an amazing collaboration going on right now between Disney and Square ENIX for Kingdom Hearts 3.
We're working
una
with
gran
the best
cooperación con
animated
Kingdom Hearts
storytellers
y Square
and the
Enix.
best game developers in the world to put this out.
And I'm
which property?
incredibly proud because this is my film, the film that I produced, that I love. It's going to be the first one in a series. It's called
¿Una
Tangled.
película?
We have this amazing partnership between Square Enix and Disney, and the fact that Square Enix is really trying to bring it to life with the same integrity that we brought it to life.
Una película de Kingdom
It's going to
Hearts.
be cool.
Puede ser.
There's a lot more to tell, and we're just going to give you a little bit today, but we couldn't be more excited.
Una película de Kingdom Hearts. No, qué hostias. ¿O sí?
We're
really honored to have such a great message from two key members at Walt Disney Animation Studios.
No estoy muy seguro de lo que han comentado.
We're introducing a brand new world into the game. So, without any further ado,
Porque pone que es para PC, Xbox One y
I think
PS4.
Roy is actually here today, Roy from the video. So, hey Roy, thank you for coming today. Please give Roy a big hand.
Mira, tío, es que no estoy seguro.
So, without any further ado, here is the world premiere of the latest footage from Kingdom Hearts 3.
A ver, vamos a verlo. Es un juego, ¿verdad? Película, no creo. Sí, es un juego. Vale, vale.
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War? Yeah, the Master's favorite story.
Como película se refería a la animación dentro del juego.
You know the Lost Masters. They're the ones who started the Keyblade War. Never heard of them. You can drop the facade. On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. The future, it's already been written. Who's to say I can't change it? And maybe light will prevail. There is more to light than meets the eye. You might be surprised. Oh, I hope so.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Para consolas, tío, ¿en serio? Como con todos los juegos de Kingdom Hearts.
So, what did you think? When I first saw that video, I was personally quite surprised by the evolution that the Kingdom Hearts series has undergone. And the team continues to work really hard on its development so we can continue to bring more surprises to all of you. Your continued support and encouragement.
Dice, van a continuar dando más sorpresas.
Thank you. Okay. Could you please bear with me just a little bit longer? Since I'm actually involved with several projects at the moment, and there's one more that I'd like to
Tienen
mention
algunos
today.
proyectos en mente y en Desarrollo.
It's called World of Final Fantasy. You can see the title right here.
Se escucha bajo, no sé. Pero es así.
We introduced the World of
El
Final
mundo de
Fantasy
Final
yesterday at the
Fantasy.
Sony conference as well.
¿En serio?
So please take a look at this trailer first.
World of Final Fantasy, ¿qué es esto? ¿Un MMO? What?
As memories lost are slowly drawn back in, two siblings embark on an adventure unlike any before. Welcome to
¿Qué es esto?
Grimoire,
Son muy
a
cabezones.
world of the weest of beings. Here you can befriend adorably familiar monsters and turn tiny enough to jump on for a ride, or turn tall enough for them to ride on you. Join forces with adorably familiar heroes and heroines and witness a most peculiar story unfold.
Son muy
They may
cabezones.
be small in stature, but the fate that awaits them is grand indeed. This is the size of a new Final Fantasy, the beginning of a new world, and a tale with countless encounters. World of Final Fantasy.
Dios. Extraño. Para PS4, PS Vita. ¿En serio? Un juego para PS Vita, qué raro. Y ponía 2016.
As you just saw, this title takes place in a completely new universe,
Ojo,
very
un juego
different
para
to
PS
what I've seen
Vita.
in previous Final
Qué
Fantasy
raro.
titles. And I'd like to introduce you now to the new director, who was, we felt, a perfect fit for this new title. So, please welcome the director of World of Final Fantasy, Mr. Hiroki Chiba.
Ahora viene el director de... ¿Ves? Ahora sube el audio. El director del juego.
World of Final Fantasy.
Hello everyone, I am the director of World of Final Fantasy, Hiroki Chiba. Final Fantasy is really central to the history of Square Enix. And from this long-established IP, many products have been developed in many different ways. We really are truly grateful that this IP, that Final Fantasy, has been loved for so many years. However, we also found that this long history that the series has become a factor in what may be distancing some new people from experiencing the joy of Final Fantasy. So, with that in mind, I identified 3 challenges to address in the planning of this project, with the hope that a wider audience would get to know and love what Final Fantasy is all about, and how wonderful it truly can be. First of all, I wanted it to be a game that everyone of any age or gender could play. Secondly, I want to bring out a completely new visual experience.
No sé de qué habla.
To create a new game system that anyone can play that's both simple and very deep at the same time. Personally, I always thought about the possibility of creating a game that both small children and their parents could play and share and enjoy together.
Dice que han pensado mucho la forma de hacer el juego, que tenía varias posibilidades.
With this excellent IP, with Final Fantasy.
Y han dicho cada una, y no sé qué han dicho.
So, in order to realize this vision, we really are challenging ourselves to create a completely new visual representation for the game that's never been done before with Final Fantasy series.
Supongo que querían hacerlo para todos los públicos, tanto adulto como infantil, que eso les ha puesto un límite, un tope en el juego.
And the one feature I'd really like you to pay attention in the new game is this here. As you can see, the players and monsters that you have in your team form towers to engage in battles. And we've adapted a never-before-seen unique system in which the strength and the battle powers of the party depends on the formation of these towers. So, with the Final Fantasy systems that have been refined over the course of its history at the core of this new system, we aim to offer a new, simple, and yet very deep experience. So, what do you think? I hope that this presentation has piqued your interest in finding out what kind of game this is going to be. We're diligently developing this title so that many people, including those who have never played Final Fantasy before, will feel the same way that we do. We're currently aiming for a release in 2016, so please look out for it.
Para PS4 y
Thank you,
PS
everyone.
Vita. PS Vita, tío, ¿en serio? Otro juego.
Please welcome the creative director of IO Interactive, Christian Elverdam.
Este de BioWare. BioWare.
Hi everyone,
El
my
de
name is
Hitman.
Christian. I'm the creative director at IO Interactive, and I'm here today to share with you what we've been working on at the studio. Our new game is simply called Hitman, and it marks the start of a very exciting journey for us. Everything we do in this game lays the foundation for the future of the series. The experience will begin on December 8th with a digital release, where we will invite players into a live and ever-expanding world of assassination that will continue to grow, deepen, and evolve over time. It is a game where we release new locations, new missions, and new hits at regular intervals,
Nuevos
and where we
objetivos,
will
nuevos
continuously develop the game and
misiones y todo
adjust
eso.
gameplay to create content and events based on player feedback. This is something we're incredibly excited about because it allows us to do things that are bold and entirely new to the Hitman experience. As an example of this, imagine a target appearing for every player in the world, but for
Una
a
nueva
limited
experiencia de
time only.
Hitman.
Let's say 48 hours. And imagine that you only have one chance. The outcome is going to be final. If your target escapes, he's going to be gone forever. And how he dies is how he dies, period. We imagine that the Hitman community will work together to figure out the best ways to deal with these challenges in the best possible ways. And we imagine that they will come together every time a new mission or a new location appears. And that's just one part of the game. The core of Hitman is a creative stealth action game where you play as Agent 47, a professional assassin in his prime. You perform contract hits on high-profile targets in exotic locations around the world, from the highly fashionable Paris to the sunny coast of Italy.
Está comentando que habrá cosas nuevas en el Hitman, cosas de visión en todo el
Locations are more
mundo.
detailed, more populated, and much larger than ever before. It is a high-definition sandbox where every NPC has a name and every room matters. The game has a pure focus on taking out your targets with complete freedom of approach. Where you go, when you strike, and who you kill is entirely up to you. You have
Puedes
the
elegir cómo
power
hacer las
and the
cosas.
intelligence of Agent 47 at your fingertips, and it is up to you
Tienes opciones
whether
para
to use
elegir.
brute force or to orchestrate a genuine masterpiece of assassination. With Hitman, we envision a game that will never stop challenging our players. Whether it's from the numerous ways you can take out your targets, to the hundreds of in-mission challenges, to the hundreds of thousands of high-quality, community-created contracts, you'll never run out of things to do. We are incredibly excited to start talking about the game, and I hope you'll enjoy this very first peek at Hitman and our world of assassination. Thank you.
Bueno, vamos a enseñar el trailer del juego este.
There is a
Es un
world
poco raro el
beyond
nombre.
yours, beyond nations, justice, ethics. It never sleeps. It exists everywhere. And once you enter, there is no going back. You are Agent 47, the world's premier assassin. You can get to anyone, anywhere on the globe. No target is safe. To the public, Viktor Novikov is a well-known oligarch. In reality, he is one of the ringleaders in an enigmatic spy ring called Iago. They deal in secrets that unseat governments and get people killed. And they are about to compromise covert operatives in a major European country. Time is of the essence. Viktor Novikov must be eliminated. The essence of a sandbox game like Hitman is freedom of approach. Where you go, how you infiltrate, who you become.
¿No lo has escuchado hacer eso? ¿No lo has escuchado, en serio?
Knowing which disguises give you access is key.
Okay, then, get out of here.
But beware, some individuals are more observant than others.
Hey, who are you?
Be prepared to improvise.
Where is he? You see him? Anyone?
Yeah, where the hell did he go?
As you experiment with your playstyle,
We lost him.
each hit can go from bloody murder
Dios.
to a genuine masterpiece of assassination. Complete mastery of a level is rewarded.
Hay niveles, parece.
As your skills evolve over time, so do your options.
Armas.
Prepare equipment in advance and plan the perfect hit. New locations will appear over time. You will travel the world. New missions, new targets.
Se ve genial.
Some targets only ever surface once, for a limited time. When they are gone forever. And when you think you're ready to be a contender, Contracts mode has evolved within the deepest, most expansive Hitman sandboxes yet. Mark your own targets and share them with your friends. Challenge a world of assassins.
Puedes marcar un objetivo y hacerlo entre amigos. Interesante. Hitman.
Welcome to a world of assassination.
Un mundo asesino.
It is ever expanding, ever dangerous. It will never stop challenging you.
Qué chulo. Diciembre, 8 de diciembre. Para PS4, equipos One y PC. Steam. Ese puede ser ya si quieres. Juegazo, tío. Pinta muy chulo. Hayman explica. Este juego tiene mal tiempo, Yo juego un juego de estos. Salió hace ya tiempo, tío, este juego. Que lo sepa. Triad Wars. Final Fantasy 15. Bueno. Square ENIX New Project. A ver qué presentan. Esto parece grande.
As the inaugural Space Reconnaissance Force mission launched, mankind took its first steps on worlds beyond its own. One fortunate byproduct of the prolonged conflict with Lazonia is symbology, a power based on written patterns resembling runes. The 10 wise men herald an apocalypse, but doom is averted thanks to an earthling mistaken for the hero of light. War with the Vendini erupts, sparking a struggle that could end time itself. How this incident helped uncover the Star Ocean's origin will be told for generations, as long as the sands of time continue to fall. Amidst these chronicles, a new entry shall be inscribed. One replete with unexpected encounters and heart-wrenching farewells. One where the fate of a planet hangs in the balance.
Star Ocean. Star Ocean. Integridad y fate. No sé qué significa.
Hello everybody. My name is and hello there to everyone in Japan watching on live streams. My name is Shuichi Kobayashi, and I'm the producer of Star Ocean: Integrity and Faithlessness. This title was previously announced in April for Japan, and today we would like to announce that the new Star Ocean project is also confirmed to release in North America and Europe on the PlayStation 4. To all the series fans out there, thank you very much for waiting. Naturally, we have none other than Tri-Ace, the great developer that has worked on all of the previous installments in the series on board to develop the latest entry in the franchise as well. We've prepared a world-exclusive gameplay trailer to be revealed today at this conference, so please take a look and enjoy.
Va a enseñar un poco el juego. O el tráiler, al menos. Gameplay. Bueno, no se ve mal. Sumaría un poco. Pero me parece bonito. ¿Es por turno? Ah, pues no. No es por turnos, ¿o sí? Más severo a veces. Claro. Un poco mal, tío. Bueno.
So, how did you like that? It really is an evolved form of a good old-school Japanese RPG. One of the key words for the development of this title is seamlessness. And with that in mind, rather than creating a trailer that focuses on the more dramatic aspects of the game, we decided to capture and showcase some direct footage that would help you get a better idea of how the game will actually play. Not only do the transitions from exploration to battle in the game occur seamlessly, but other aspects, such as the event scenes, will also occur seamlessly as well. In the previous installment, in Star Ocean 4: The Last Hope, we used cutscenes as an effective way to liven up the story. But this method of storytelling can also be an obstruction to the rhythm of the game, as the player becomes more of a passive observer while gameplay is temporarily halted. For Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, we're incorporating two types of event scenes. One are dynamic cutscenes that occur as seamless events, and the second are the traditional static cutscenes that focus on staging the story. In developing this title, we aim to improve the playability and excitement of the overall experience, and we really want to break away from that notion that JRPGs are essentially nothing more than movies rather than games. So, as you've seen in the gameplay just now, there will be more characters than ever before who join the party and can fight in battle at the same time. The game system is also very new, although rest assured that in its evolution the system still retains the feel of the real-time action battles that were previously so well received from the series. Furthermore, also note that the gameplay screen is still quite early in development, so the UI and many other elements are still temporary. And also, additionally, the footage that we showcased today was captured at a frame rate of 30 frames per second. But for the finished game, we're aiming to go for 60 frames per second all the time. And finally, as mentioned in the video, we'd like to announce that this title is scheduled for release in North America and Europe in 2016, and for winter 2015 in Japan. It's going to be a little while longer till it's ready, but we hope you can look forward to seeing further updates in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Please welcome to the stage Eidos Montreal Head of Studio David Nfosi and Executive Narrative Director for Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, Mary DeMauro.
Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. I'm glad to be standing here in front of you today. 5 years ago, we presented you with the now critically acclaimed, Deus Ex: Human Revolution. But today, Eidos Montreal is working hard to deliver you a worthy sequel for both it and the Deus Ex franchise as a whole. As usual, we are not compromising on quality and are constantly striving to meet the high expectations of the fans. To do so, the team behind Deus Ex: Human Revolution is back, working with a groundbreaking new game engine, the Dawn engine. The Dawn engine allows us to push the limits of technology, making the world of Deus Ex truly come to life. Mary, could you give us some more details about Deus Ex: Mankind Divided?
Thank you, David. I certainly can. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided takes place in 2029, which is 2 years after the end of Human Revolution. Adam Jensen is back, although both he and the world he's living in have changed. Mechanically augmented people like Jensen have become outcasts in this world. They are feared and even hated by a majority of people. Many are being branded as terrorists and forced to live in AUG-only ghettos under heavy police surveillance. We call it a mechanical apartheid. Jensen isn't living in a ghetto. He's left Seraph Industries and has joined a newly formed division of Interpol known as Task Force 29. His job is to investigate and stop terrorist attacks all over the world. At the same time, though, he's secretly working as a covert double agent within the task force itself. He believes that a powerful group of men and women known as the Illuminati have created the group in order to serve their own interests. He wants to stop them, and he's teamed up with some hacker activists in order to bring them down. To do it, he's going to need some pretty amazing tools in his arsenal. New weapons, new augmentations, like a PEPS gun that is now hidden inside his mechanical arm. Also, his detachable nanoblades, which can now be used as deadly projectiles. These are just two of the enhancements that Jensen has that can really make him become the next stage in mankind's evolution. Of course, how he uses these tools and how he evolves is totally up to you, the player, to determine. Choices and consequences are at the heart of a Deus Ex experience. And we, with Mankind Divided, are pushing them even further. Choices that you make as a player will not only change how the game is played, but it will also change the story as it unfolds. The actions you take as the player will ultimately determine the end of the game and the end of the story. To put it simply, we want Mankind Divided to be one of the best action RPG experiences out there, and we are working very hard to make sure it happens. Right, David?
Totally, Mary. Thank you. Enough talk. Today, I have the privilege to present you with the worldwide reveal of our very first in-game trailer. I hope you will enjoy it.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
My people and I will resist you.
Innocent people died in that bombing today.
The augmented are suffering a genocide. It begins with demonizing us, treating us as less than human, exiling us so we are forgotten, and then exterminating us.
You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How dare you speak to me of peace on behalf of masters who hide in the shadows and murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world?
suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Then help me find them.
Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist.
I can only fight enemies I see.
Then isn't it time you brought them into the light?
Cool stuff, huh? Deus Ex Mankind Divided will be out in early 2016. The game will be playable on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Please come to our Deus Ex VIP room to experience the full live gameplay demo. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
And now, please welcome President and CEO of Square Enix Holdings, Yosuke Matsuda.
Thank you for taking the time to join us here today. Also, thanks to everyone around the world for watching as we kick off E3 2015. As you saw today, and also from the announcement we made yesterday, we possess remarkable content, including our legendary RPG, Final Fantasy. Now, I would like to take a moment to introduce the Final Fantasy Portal app. This comprehensive app provides any and all information related to Final Fantasy, and an English version will be coming this summer. We really hope you enjoy the rich content it has to offer. Speaking of RPGs, before I finish, there is one more announcement I would like to share with you today. RPGs are our major part of Square Enix legacy, including Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts. RPG fans from all over the world have supported us along the years, and we are devoted to keep creating incredible new RPG titles. With that, I'm happy to announce the initiation of a new RPG project being developed by a newly established studio. Today, I would like to share some of the details for the first time. The new studio working on this project is called Tokyo RPG Factory. The name represents our dedication to creating Japanese RPGs. This is an all-new console RPG. It's not a spin-off or a remake, but a completely new series. With its delicate and somewhat wistful atmosphere, we we are calling it Project Sechna. I cannot share too many details at this point, but the game is already under development and is planned for a global release in 2016. As you can see from the amazing content we presented here today, this year's E3 lineup is the most powerful, unique, and diverse in the history of Square Enix. From acclaimed franchises to exciting new IPs with rich stories, creative characters, and world, Square Enix is bringing phenomenal entertainment to every type of gamer for every viable platform. The amazing content and services created by our global creative teams truly represent our goal to help spread happiness across the globe by providing unforgettable experiences. In 2015, you will see a full range of creativity the Square Enix Group has to offer, beginning at this E3. But we will never stop moving forward. We promise you that Square Enix will continue to deliver ultimate entertainment experiences that will amaze and excite gamers. Our powerful content and brilliant creators make that possible. Now, I would like to welcome everyone from our talented studios and partners from around the world to join me back on stage. Again, we are so thankful for our valued fans and partners joining us here today as we celebrate the gaming industry and introduce you to the future of Square Enix. Please visit our booth on the show floor and stay tuned to Square Enix Presents for all of the latest updates and announcements from us. Thank you, and have a great E3!
Bueno, he dejado de comentar, ¿vale? Porque
This concludes the Square
está
Enix
haciendo
E3
cositas, pero bueno, en
2015
fin.
conference. We will be hosting a brief photo opportunity at the stage open to media only.
Y nada más, la
Thank you for
verdad.
attending our presentation. You
Una
may now
conferencia
exit the
acaba
conference
aquí.
hall and make your way to the show floor. On behalf of everyone at Square Enix, have a great
Esto acaba
E3.
aquí. No se ve nada, se ve en negro, ¿vale? Se ve totalmente en negro. Y nada, la verdad, se han anunciado juegos que no están mal. Hitman es uno de ellos, The Last Cause, el de Tomb Raider para Xbox One, muy chulo. Y poco más, la verdad. Nada, como decía, nos veremos después a las 2 de la mañana con el PC Gaming Show, que está por aquí. PC Gaming a las 12 de AM. Y nada más, pues me ha gustado la conferencia, la verdad. Ha sido bastante, bueno, ha durado 1 hora y media, más o menos. Y nada más, lo dicho, nos vemos después. Hasta pronto.